Happy Monday. Let's talk about what's going on locally. San Tomas Expressway and Lawrence Expressway are having some major overhauls. Be prepared for delays. There are more than 1,000 homes being designed and developed right now in East San Jose from a former golf course. This is a trend we're seeing. We'll also go through the year-to-date 12 Bay Area counties report, as well as Cupertino Home of the Week, Willow Glen Home of the Week, Luxury Home of the Week, and yeah, that's it. Let's get moving. You keep mentioning fire hazards, but why? There's been over 400,000 emergency responses in California for fire so far this year. We're in week 37. That's a lot. We've had almost 6,000 wildfires. Most of them are contained and out, but that's huge. We've had almost over 800,000 acres burned. We've had one fatality, one civilian fatality, and 1,247 structures damaged or destroyed. Here's the number. If you want, I'll put this in the blog so you can take a look at it. That's why insurance is getting so expensive here in California. It's Oregon, it's Washington, it's British Columbia, it's Idaho. It's all over the place. There has to be something that's done to it, maybe more controlled burns, but there you go. Just so you know, we're going to the Cupertino House of the Week, and I thought I'd have some fun with it. Cupertino's right here. A lot of those houses in Saratoga and Los Gatos are in the red zone. That's very high. That means if you're buying a house, your fire insurance is going to triple or quadruple because the standard carriers are not going to put a claim on it. They're not going to insure that. You have to go to Fair Plan in California. What makes it more difficult? Good news here is that people that buy in this area have a little bit more money and they can afford it, and it's still one of those luxury things. But don't be surprised if your current carrier cancels you because of this. This is the California Cal Fire map. Each insurance carrier has their own map. Different. It depends on their allotment of risk and how much they want to put into that area. Some probably take this same thing and say this is good enough, but something to be aware of. I live right around here. Luckily, I'm not in the zone, but everybody up here in the Hills and Almaden Valley are in high fire zones, moderate fire zones, right? So be aware, something to be aware of. I'm not shooting down Los Gatos or Saratoga or Almaden, just pointing it out. It's something you have to be aware of. It's part of the process, the due process. When you buy a house, disclosures are handed to you along with a natural hazard disclosure, which is more myopic. It's only focused on that one specific property, whether you're in an earthquake zone, a high fire zone, flood zone, or even a munitions depot type thing where there used to be unexploded ordnance. I know that happened in Fort Ord. Download this checklist. That's what it looks like right here. It'll remind you to take a look at that. Okay, Lawrence and San Tomas Expressway to receive major upgrades. Here's why I'm pissed off about that. Bulletproof, everything that they talk about, upgrading traffic signals, installing battery backup systems, constructing traffic calming measures, improving intersections to make them safer for pedestrians, making pedestrian curb ramps compliant with is going to ADA. Construction on these projects will cause traffic delays. Please slow down around these people. They're human beings just like us, just like you and me. I know they might be a little more carefree, callous, and not really paying attention, but that's because you're driving, you need to be aware of them, right? So please be careful with them. Slow down in the cone zone. But here's why I'm pissed off about. Not one mention about surfacing the roads. And if you've been on those expressways lately, I'm on it like once or twice a week. It's ridiculously horrible. The freeways and the expressways here are just designed to destroy my truck. Potholes and bumps. It's just disgusting. Now, I'm grateful that San Jose recently redid all of our streets here in my area. One little corner of 95123. I'm really grateful because there's nothing better than riding on brand new asphalt. Appreciate it. I know that we have millions of miles that we have to resurface, but that's why we have these taxes that we pay into. And it needs to be done more often and a lot more aggressively. And the expressways, which is done by the counties, I think. Yeah, it's a county operated roadway. They need to take a little bit more active. And so does the state with Highway 85 and Highway 87. So does the feds with 280 and 101. We need to do a little bit more, guys. These roads are major. You tax us for it, you might as well fix it and keep it updated. All right, Cupertino House of the Week, not my listing, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet, built in 1968. Pretty basic looking house. Probably would have done a different angle of that house for a front shot. And this is Kennedy Junior High and Monte Vista Junior High in De Anza. Apple is all along Bub right here. That's where this house is on Wilkinson, right here. There you go. Standard 4 or 5 bedroom. It's on a hill, so this is a multi-level or tri-level type home. Wow, let's have 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures of the living room. It's a oh my goodness, look at that. Original tile. 1968 tile, 1968 fluorescent, original everything. There you go. And yet it's going for a measly $3.2 million. Did they give a floor plan? No. Guys, when you sell your house, make sure that they put a floor plan in there for you so that people can come in and take a look. It's common sense, common decent for people so they can understand what kind of floor plan you're doing. All right. More than 1,000 homes are eyed as a replacement for San Jose Golf Course. And if you're wondering where this is, Pleasant Hills Golf Course, and it's right next to Lake Cunningham. It's this big L shape right here. And that's Reed Hill View. And there's the new thing right there. That's Costco right there, Costco Executive. So there you go. That's where it is. They're putting over 1,000. It's actually 1,700 homes that they're planning right now. 1,700 homes. Of that, 1,500 of them, 13, almost 14 will be market rate houses. Market rate, meaning they're, I believe that means it's below for low income housing, which is vastly needed. And then 342 high density affordable rentals. This is called the honeymoon phase of the developing. They're promising all this stuff. If you look at what's going on in Velco, they went from 6 or 7 stories down to 3 or 4 stories because of cost and delays. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, right? That 1,300 or 1,700 probably get dwindled down to 1,000 because of cost overruns, the cost of doing business in Silicon Valley. If you want more information, the link is in my blog. Willow Glen House of the Week, not my listing, but I wanted to pop it out here. 4 bedroom, 4 bath. Who needs 4 baths? That's a lot of toilet scrubbing. 2,300 square feet, built in 1920. So this is a Franken house. Let's see if they actually have it. Oh, that's awesome. We're not going to even go bother. It looks like it's a duplex. Multiple rentals. I think this is a duplex. I wouldn't even know why they put it here as a single family. Multi-families. Okay, there you go. So if you want a good investment, spend $33.2 million on a duplex. That's going to collect $2,000 a month for rent. Let's see if it tells you what the rent is here. Not in here. And the regular MLS, it'll do that. It's been on market 131 days, and they dropped the price from 3.5 down to 3.2. One of the 3 things about real estate you have to understand: location, condition, and price. Price is off. It's going to sit on the market. Don't be a market maker. Attract the market. Luxury house of the week, Camino El Lago. I have a feeling we talked about this one before, but cool $25 million, 5 bedroom, 5 and 2 half baths, 8,500 square feet, built in 1907. Look at this thing. And where is it? In Atherton. So this is a gorgeous mansion. Guys, if you'd love to look at this, I'd love to sell this to you. Classical architecture everywhere. That's called the coffered ceiling right there. A tray ceiling is one with just inside. It looks like an upside down tray. Wow, beautiful. Worth every penny. Let's see. Week 37. Santa Clara is still doing really good as far as volume. We're selling almost 300 million a week. We're at 13 billion now. And last week we had 232 new listings. Alameda is kicking our butt all over the place with new listings. They're actually beating us by almost 100. Your best buy still in Napa. If you want to travel a little bit, you can get 96 cents on the dollar. They don't have a ton of listings right